Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to my channel. Now guys, for those of you who have been following my channel for a number of months now, you might have seen that I had made several videos regarding Shantel McCalla, who had been murdered by her husband, and we had been on a quest for justice for Shantel McCalla. Well, just recently, day before yesterday, an official in Canada got in touch with me and asked me to provide all the details on Shantel McCalla and the kills. They want like his birth certificate, his driver's license, they want to know his date of birth, the date he got married to Chantel, and all the other information about his and the kids. They want his driver's license, his TRN, and any other information. In other words, these documents and everything, they want to know the case history, any official documents regarding the death, any police report that had been made, any newspaper clippings. They want everything. I gave what I could, and I put that individual in touch with Chantel Blake, who is the twin sister of Chantel. And Chantel is in touch with that person, and she has passed on by now, I think probably everything that is on Shane McCalla has been sent. So for you, this is the channel where you are going to come to get all the exclusive. So you see, even when he gets indicted or gets arrested or gets deported to Jamaica, I will be the first to know. And this will be the channel where you come to find out everything that goes on with Shane McCalla. This is the time I'm going to tell you now. If you had not subscribed before, this is the time to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because this is where, as the story drop, it's not CNN, you're going to hear it, or BBC, not even TVJ or CVM. You're going to hear it on The Advisor. Because I'll be following this, and everybody will be contacting me officially and give this story to me as an exclusive as it develops. So guys, I'm going to hum a little tune and give you a few seconds to just hit the notification bell and just hit subscribe, so that you will get this as soon hot off the press before everybody else who know are gonna know what happened to Shantel McCalla and Chantel Blake. I wouldn't even call her McCalla, because even on her gravestone is Chantel Blake. You see, you don't say McCalla added, and it shouldn't be added because that name was a disaster for her, not for the man who murdered her. So for those of you who have just subscribed, thank you, and hit the notification bell. We're not going to get them exclusive here. Alright, so keep tuning in and we'll see how it goes. Okay, now we're going on to the main story. Guys, you might have noticed that a few days ago I had put out a post regarding MOCA. I think this is my third post regarding MOCA anyway, but this particular one I put out, and it seemed that I had ruffled some feathers, because I got a comment, and I'm going to post the comment here, and I wanted to read along with me. Now, here is what the person wrote. Mr. Advisor, it is with great consternation that I watched your video accusing MOCA of, as you put it, sabotaging the JCF by preventing it from achieving its acquired intake of recruits for training. Sir, I can say right now with a reasonable degree of certainty that what you are saying is not true. I can venture two possibilities here. Either that people are trolling you to cause trouble, or you yourself are making things up to get views. First of all, it is not in the interest of MOCA to destabilize any aspect of law enforcement in Jamaica. What purpose does that serve, especially considering that JCF personnel interacts with us on a much more professional level than the general public would realize? For your information, batches of files are sent over from the recruitment centers across the island on a regular basis, and they are dealt with a high degree of alacrity. The only thing that will prevent an individual from not being attended to is if that person fails to turn up for the interview when contacted. It is rare for a file to remain with MOCA for more than 60 days, and in fact, most interviews are done well within a month. For you to be spreading such erroneous information across the internet, that is the real sabotage. Hiding behind a keyboard to spread false information and sully the name of a great organization borders on spinelessness. I hope your viewers and subscribers will see this and know that someone is attempting to set the record straight. That is, of course, you do not delete the message in order to give yourself undeserved credence and assign themselves the chosen one. Guys, one thing they must realize about me, I'm not easily intimidated. And when I know I have my facts right, I do not back down. And they thought I would have deleted this. It's of the opposite. I'm putting this out there for the world to see. And this is where I come out swinging right back. I have a family member who is in the same situation with the JCF who is waiting on MOCA. And I didn't even use my family member among the people I'm speaking of. Because while I have not met any of the other person who had reached out to me to publicize this, I can tell you that I know the case of my family member, and I challenge you. I'm going to tell you right now to tell me if I am lying. So, let me tell you something about this family member of mine. He's an acting warrant officer class 2 in the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. Acting warrant officer class 2 is the rank above master sergeant. He's a certified lifeguard, diving instructor, he's a firearms instructor, a certified marksman, and he has a bachelor's degree from the Caribbean Maritime University. So he's an overachiever, and guess what? He has been waiting over a year. And I don't know if he will want me to use his example and broadcast it and let the world know. Because since reading this, I contacted the other people who were trying to get in. One is now a fireman, because he could do it, he became a fireman. Two of them became prison officers, or what you call them, correctional officers. I'm trying to get in touch with the other two, but I can't. But I can have a number for the nurse who went overseas. She just overseas a few weeks now, but I am definitely going to be contacting her. And because what these people have told me is that they are afraid of being penalized if they come forward. But I will encourage my family member, if he want me to use his details, just to prove my point that I'm not wrong. Because he couldn't be the only one. He could not be the only one that them sit down upon for over a year. And this case would prove my point. So I'm saying, I am calling you guys at MOCA. If you want to bet me that what I'm saying is true, I could use this individual's case and publish it to the world to see that you are doing what I say you are doing. Hopefully I can get some of the others to come on board and prove what I'm saying is true. So if this individual who wrote to me thought that I was making this up, he's making a sad mistake. And that's for you to say that I am hiding behind my keyboard. Why didn't you use your right name? Why didn't you use your right name and your position within MOCA and tell us exactly what you are saying? To be frank with you, I don't know, but somehow I'm thinking that one of these two men might have written this. One is Jason Anderson and one is Jervis Moore, Director of Operations and Director of Investigations. What investigative skills these men have, I don't know, because I'm not even quite sure if these men were former police officers or had any law enforcement skills. And I am hearing rumors that Jason Anderson is also related to the Commissioner of Police. I'm checking that out because this would be clear nepotism. But when I have further information on that, I will clear that here. And then again, and if this Anderson is related to that Anderson, and that Anderson was related to the Prime Minister, then we're seeing where this rabbit hole will go. But until I have further information, I won't confirm this as yet. But for those who came in late, I want you guys to take a look at this. This is an ad that was on Jamaican television, local television, in 2020 and 2021. And I want to take a look.
Lock them away. Criminal minds think they are cunning. The major organized crime and anti-corruption agency have them running. Your friend a show take time running. Now we ready for the ops. Drive up on your block, step out now we block. Cyber take up your lock, pull up every lock. No evidence to drop. We put it in a cuffs and now we have you on the lock. Because we catching all this thing, take away everything. Open up your documents and find out what you think. You feel so we a joke, you see me a grin. We put it in a jail and make them lock in a prison. You say you better look out for. When you move corrupt, better look out for. Please say you get wet, look out for. Look out for, look out for. From you say you better look out for. When you move corrupt, better look out for. Please say you get wet, look out for. Look out for, look out for. From you say you better look out for. When you move corrupt, better look out for. Please say you get wet, look out for.
Now, here is a law enforcement agency that is telling you that if you are doing wrong, you must look out for MOCA. Why would a law enforcement agency that's worth its salt be looking at you and say, listen, when you do this, this is what we're going to do? And to warn you and let you know that, well, one of the things we do is to catch you on the street, and this is how we will do, and and we track you and so on, and telling you exactly to not to behave. Is this really a professional security organization? Security and law enforcement organization operates in secrecy. Secrecy. Not tell you look out for us and warn you that you should be looking out for us or tell you not to misbehave. Will any criminal not misbehave when they want to? Do you think your ad could ever stop one criminal from misbehaving? This in itself tells me that somebody in MOCA has a few screws loose. Oh, and I have learned also that the actual comprisement of law enforcement officers in MOCA are members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I spoke to someone last night and they confirmed that MOCA does not have its own agents. Its agents are seconded to MOCA from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But here is the conundrum. You have a law enforcement organization that does not have its own security and operative personnel. That makes sense? Now, I want you guys to take a look at this picture. This is an ad for personnel for MOCA. And look at the list. Senior attorney, internal auditor, public procurement officer, and the list goes on. Nowhere in this it says law enforcement officer. Law enforcement officers would comprise about 95% of its personnel. They don't advertise for even one. What that tell you? They do not have any of their own. They only use policemen. And the conundrum I was trying to I would love the government to explain is this. The Attorney General, Marlene Malahoo Ford, came out and said that MOCA personnel does not have police powers. They have less powers than the police, even though it is an elite organization. So these are trained policemen, sworn on as policemen. Are you saying when the policemen who normally are invested by their very investiture as policemen, they have full police powers? Now once they go and is seconded to MOCA, they no longer have the normal powers that police have? How you work that out? How do you automatically take away police powers from a policeman just because he gets seconded to another organization? I'm trying to understand that. So you are telling me then that you take away the normal powers of a policeman from a policeman just because he's seconded to another organization? Explain that. Marlene Malahoo Fort, you are the bright lady here. Explain that part for me. So, Mr. Whoever you are, I am telling you right now, if you ever dare, as a matter of fact, I just might, if this individual gives me the authority to go ahead, I'm going to broadcast it because he had to find another government job. All of the people who were trying to become policemen, decent citizens who were sabotaged by your organization, now found jobs in other government jobs because of you, and you're going to tell me that it doesn't happen? I just want somebody among the list to come out, and if they don't, I'm going to see if I can arrange for my family member to come out. You are not going to stay there and call me a liar and deny these things when I know for a fact that it's happening. And you two bigwigs, in cases any of you write it, you know what you need to do? You slung in the North NCB North Towers, and that when you do come and work, and you sit there in the headquarters in the North Towers, and you think that everything is all right, and you don't take a foot. I don't even know if you turn into the police academy, which the field office for MOCA is, if you would be able to find the office down there. But you guys need to take a walk down there and look and see what's really going on, because you can't just cock up in your pink knickers and your well manicured nails and cock up in your air-conditioned office looking over the Caribbean Sea and don't know what's going on in your own organization. What kind of law enforcement officers are you? This is the chicken droppings operation as far as I'm concerned. And you guys better wake up, because I'm quite sure when you wrote that piece to me, you actually believed what you were saying to me. I don't think you're lying. But I'm saying, instead of thinking that I'm a liar, go down there, go see for yourself. Dig up those files and see if you know the file from 2020, 2019, 2018. Down there and probably before. Guys, readers, my viewers and subscribers, I hope somebody in MOCA call my bluff if they think I'm bluffing. And I'll tell you guys the results of that. So watch this space for more things like this. So like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.